Well, that's just downright weird. I'll be with you in a second, folks. Wow. Face camera is completely and utterly train wrecked. That's very weird. Seems to work fine here. Just please stand by as we experience technical difficulties with the video system. Yeah, it's an existing. Weird. No idea what happened there. Yeah, we're going to put me off the top right there. That's cool. Alright, g'day everybody. Okay, so the new machine's arrived, and I guess we're going to try and build it without any complications, which I don't imagine there's going to be. There's a couple of oversights I've had, but it's not going to be a problem. And I have, by the way, changed... That's weird. This camera, it's not showing me the light to say that it's actually recording, but I know it is because you can all see me. Alright, yeah, I've changed the chat window to subscriber only to just stop the spammers, particularly when it comes to a topic like this. They seem to come in by the flood. And it's also got a 10-second delay between messages, and that's to, again, stop spammers flooding. Because when it comes to these sort of setups, the spammers come thick and fast. Anyway, so yeah, this is a non-bling-bling, non-RGB setup. This is a very standard workstation setup, and there's nothing fancy about it. So if you're looking for fancy, you're not going to get it. I may even stick with the original paste on the CPU. I mean, going to be sticking with the original fan. Let's see. Yeah, so the Thermaltake H15 case, I really don't know much about it. I already use one of these for the existing machine. I don't have a problem with them. I like the way that the drive bays are fitted in it. So I just thought, well, I'll get another one. And it's even got a built-in power supply. That's how non-bling I am. How's the different microphone being? Oh, yeah, basically I went back to the original transmitter pack, but I used the new microphone, and I'm pretty happy with it. It seems to be behaving properly. The only theoretical downside is that you are identifying people as your subscribers, but I doubt that's a privacy... What? Oh, right, yeah, I doubt that. Alright, well, let's see. We've got enough camera elevation here? We do indeed. Let's get the knife out. Oh, I don't have my fancy slash knife, so we're just going to have to use the old X-Acto number 11 blade. Ah, Jim, we barely even started. There we go. Alright, to get these out, I actually throw it on the floor. And just flip the box over on the floor. Actually, I can do it on the bench. This is how we used to unpack customer machines. And it looks like there's something stuck in there. There we go. God, I hate styrofoam so bad. Styrofoam is the devil's dandruff. Made in China. Everything is. Have a pet hate for Thermaltake, mostly because they're light power supplies. Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's... careful you don't show your address. Jaden, my address is my business address, so thanks for the consideration, but it's not a problem. But thank you for thinking about that. Alright. Nice, boring, easy. About the only thing I don't like about this case offhand is the fact that it needs these rails to mount the drives, because it means you've got to keep them somewhere in your workshop. You've got to keep these if you ever need to put in another what do you call it, another drive. Hey Barry, I see Barry's doing the already. Alrighty, since I'm standing up I have to adjust the camera. You're all getting a good look at my gut. There's no point me having a face cam active right now. There we go. Yet another power cable. Surprise, flippin' surprise. Yeah, rear fan. I suppose I might use it. Not a big fan of using fans too much. I find most of the time people overfan their computers and all that you end up with is this great big lump of turbulence going on in your chassis. And you don't actually get an efficient airflow. Okay. Now this main board, it has a... let's see. So I'll put the CPU on first. So we'll take this away. We'll deal with the main board first. In which case we can bring the face cam back. I really don't know how people can make a 1 hour plus video of building a machine. If it took me 1 hour plus to build machines, I would have lost my job many years ago. In search of incredible. What sort of BS is this? Yeah, yet another thing to just get in the way. That is a hell of a lot of pins. One hell of a lot of pins. Now, the first thing I've got to do with this is, of course, to fill up all that with heat thermal transfer paste, because otherwise it's not going to, the heat's going to go nowhere. So you've got to put all this thermal, oh, it's not coming out, damn it. Oh well, we'll just have to do it without that thermal paste down there. Maybe next time. Yes, 1700. You don't remove the plate, it pops off when you put the CPU in? Seriously? Why do they do that? God damn, that's a lot of pins. Use flux instead. Oh yeah, someone's thinking. Okay, we got... I need my glasses. No, I wasn't so much expecting a rush of viewers, I just... yeah, anyway. That's interesting. These are actually... you can put it in either direction and it'll be fine. Please don't listen to anything I'm saying. Oh right, there's keying notches here. Okay, so that there is in fact the wrong way. I've got the keying notches in the actual PCB portion of it. Alright. That's done. Take a lot more force than LGA115. Really? They didn't take much there. Oh wow, they got a... that's a fancy new fan. Oh, and they've got this paste. Well, I guess if I want the re-crowd, then I better use the built-in paste. And if it sucks, I'll just yeah. Now the one thing I'm not a big fan of is these pop-through style. Yeah, not a big fan of them. Just make sure they're all through, that's good. CPU fan. And we leave it floppy like that so it can fall back and snag in there. That's always good. Let's see. Let's find a way to loop it around so it doesn't actually really get snagged, because I don't really care for that. I hate that noise when you can hear the fan chewing on the cord. And so that noise. Alright, that's the CPU done. Let's see. RAM. This is just DDR4. I didn't do the DDR5 option. I know I could have gone DDR5 because, you know, this is a 12th gen, but I thought, nah, stuff it. Yep, stock cooler, here we go. Miles is helping us. Keep it up, Miles. Come on, come on. Keep it up. Get the re going. We will use... wait. Yeah, oh, here we go. A1, A2, B1. What? Alright, it's saying doing A2, B2 first. What the frick? Okay, whatever. It's not like it actually is going to affect realistic performance. Come on, in you go. Yeah, I'm not going to do any overclocking, honestly. It's like, I like my equipment to just be pretty much stock standard all the time. Okay, that's done. So we got the Sata cables. Stabby stabby. Yeah, 32 gig. This is only 16 gig. Yeah. I am putting an NVMe in, but it's the one that's running this machine at the moment. Okay, there is one thing that I think sucks on this board. That sucks. That really sucks. I hate it when they do this. I hate it when they have these button cells with, you know, a little connector. You know, for God's sake, let's put it somewhere else. Make an actual mount for it. And it's interesting to see, they've actually given me two front panel options here. So this is the normal USB 3 front panel option, which I will be using tonight. But they've also got the 32E, this one here, this U32E3. That's the, what do they call it? I can't remember now. But anyway, I need to order a cable that will go to a panel on the back plate. And it will just give me one USB 3.2 version 2 or whatever port output. And that's all I need. So what have we got here? We've got SATA. Is there something under there? Yeah. I don't know exactly what drive I've got in this one at the moment. I'll bring up a terminal window and have a look. It's probably something cheap and janky. No, that's not going to come up. Travis, it's on to stop people pumping messages. Let's see. What am I after? I'm after... Oh, for God's sake. HD parameters, blah blah blah. Minus I. Yep, that's the wrong one. What have I got? A crappy little Western Digital WDS, whatever. I have a feeling that's just a Sata one. Oh Jesus, it's a green. I've been using a green one the whole time. But it is an NVMe anyway. It's a... Oh no, it's not. No, it's just an M2. I should probably get a new drive. Yep, this is a SATA one, so we'll stick it in here. Alright. Yeah, so the drive that I have got in this system right now, it will be installed here, and then the 4TB one will be migrated across as well. It's in a it's on a front dock mount. Yeah, this one actually says SATA. Let's see if I'll try to turn off slow mode. Just give me a moment. It's only 10 seconds anyway, you lazy buggers. There we go. Hey, no blue sky. Alright, that's at the point where I don't really need to do much more. I hate these little back plates because I have lost so much blood over them. These ones aren't too bad. These actually, I can feel I've got a smoothed over edge, but when they originally used to start doing this and they pressed it out, it was always that, it had that fuzz on the edge, and the fuzz would just make you bleed so much. Blue rim on the heatsink. You mean the fan, Miles? I think you mean the fan, not the heatsink. It's the fan that has the blue rim on it. Can't even get your terms right, Miles. Miles has signed up to be the one that I'm going to torture. Okay, zoom out. And turn off the face cam. Oh yeah, the old PC cases were terrible too. Yeah, if you didn't die by the backplate, you definitely died by the PC case itself. Yes, my little screws, run free. Alright, let's see. First thing we'll do is actually put this panel in. Make sure we get it the right orientation, not upside down like a moron. Don't want to be a moron today. There was already one earlier. Doink, doink. Okay, that's good enough for me. And of course there's no mount studs put in this already. Oh well. Low one, bottom one, up, down. Just install them all and hope for the best. I have a screw loose. I always have lots of screw loose. Yes. But we used to build about 10 machines a day. So I'm already behind. It is a little easier when you're building machines of consistent type though. Yeah, so you sort of just get into a rhythm. Ugh. This sort of stuff, it's basically just adult Lego. Nah, Xenology, it's going to be fine. I'm using one in the other machine, it's fine too. Also, this is a 65 watt CPU, not the 125 watt CPU. That's going to make more people scream now. They're going to be like, what? Why'd you only get the 65 watt? What? You're crazy, you should have spent the extra money and got the 125 watt. I don't know why, but I enjoy this sort of thing. Gigabang. Ha! Yeah. That was actually funny. Alright, I think I've got most of my holes lined up. Let's see if I can get this wrong. Yeah, those cables. Now the fun thing, and something that I really hate when I encounter other people's builds, is when they snag the tangs on that back metal plate and it pushes it out the front. So seriously, so couldn't you just spend 5 seconds and get that aligned right? Was it that hard? Meanwhile, Paul does exactly the same thing, I think. We're evaluating to see if I'm doing the same thing here. Alright, looking good. No protruding tangs. This is not the screwdriver I want to be using for this. Okay, what are you jerks done? You changed your... Okay, you want the fine pitch screws. Fair enough. Do you? Do you? Yes, you do. Alright. We'll leave the coarse ones for up here and other things. Slightly put them in. Don't put them in all the way until you've got the alignment right, like up here. Otherwise, when you try to bring it into alignment, it's going to refuse. But now that it's aligned, we can screw to our heart's content. Normally I would use a powered driver for this, but we're doing old school style. We'll do it by hand. Let me guess, they made this one difficult? Yes, they did. Offset screw. Done. Jeez, I've got the shakes. Done. I am glad to see though that they've put 2 screws here now, because it used to be so bad that when you install the expansion cards, you would, or the memory, you deform so much of this area of the board, just pushing it down, trying to get it in. Okay, that's done. Oh, now this is the part that really sends people absolutely insane. The cable routing. I feel there's people starting to sweat already. They're hoping I am going to use the correct method and route it on the... Oh god, no, he's not. He's routing it directly above the board. Why didn't he route it the proper way? Through the back. That's why the case has the channels there. I care not. The only time I care is when it starts chewing on a cable. If it chews on a cable, then I'll do something like cable tie, like that. If it's not chewing on a cable, then I'm not doing it. Okay. This here is the high definition audio, eh? There's channels on the back here. I can take this back panel off and route things through if I wanted. But I don't want to, so I won't. This is the front USB. Make sure you don't bend those pins. That's actually amazingly easy to do with that connector for some reason. Very easy to bend the pins for that USB 3 front panel header. I don't know why, it just is. See, chassis fan. You all should be thankful I'm even plugging in the chassis fan. Really, I have not put that. If anything, actually, what I would prefer is to put the chassis fan up top. In fact, I think I'll do that. Yeah. I don't like the chassis fan out the side. It's kind of pointless to me. If you're going to remove hot air, vent it through the top. Otherwise, you're just making it defy its natural tendency. Twang! Nah, we'll just leave it there. What we'll have to do is just power it on first, and then let the suction keep it up there. I'm lying to you all, of course, but you don't know that. Let's see, how many panels? I don't need my serial port. I do need my graphics, my HDMI capture. So HDMI capture is this one here. USB-C. Okay, this is weird. Okay, even though it's interesting. This here is actually a by 1 X1 PCIe. This here is a by 4 by the looks of it. Because yeah, the pins only go up to this itty bitty section here, and these ones go to here, and this is obviously a full one. And I can't remember what my, let's see, the encoder card's going to have to go into here. At least I think so. No, this is mine. Yep. And what we'll do is we'll make sure we rip those out while the main board is in there, and then that way it should effectively tear out some pads on the board. Okay, those two. I was about to go and take it straight from the old machine. That would have been hilarious in a bad way. Alright, let's get this fan fixed in. And then I've got to do the dreaded thing of getting all the stupid, what do you call it, hard drive light, front buttons, all that crap. Get it all plugged in down there where I can't see for squat. Hit the deck. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I don't know why they equipped this with the fan on the back. Oh, that's great. That's already threaded, that one. Fantastic. Okay, it's done. So there's the pane in the backside cable. What have I got here? High definition audio and USB. So this will be USB 2. Okay, USB 2. Again, I guess this is audio. It's the only thing that has a matching plug. I can plug a serial port connector straight into here. I do have a panel that will take a genuine serial port, but I don't use it anymore, so I'm not going to bother doing that. But yeah, this here is going to be the one that upsets me. Interesting. Looks like we've got another one of those USB 3 front panel type plugs here. Alright, now we'll do the hard part. Find the destruction manual. Dum, 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 dum. Oh wow, look at that. That's kind of curious. Why did they tell you that? Why do they tell you to not remove it? So ensure that you install the correct CPU. Yeah. Take caution when lifting the load lever. So you lift the lever. That's just weird. I don't get that. I don't understand what they're actually trying to prevent there. Oh, I use onboard audio. Okay, so yeah, I've got a USB 3.2. Oh, it's only a Gen 1. It's not Gen 2. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's still fast enough. Accessible Gen 2 headers. What? Whatever. Nope. Oh, it's even got a printer port on it still. Crazy. Yeah, the oversight I did have with this particular one was that I failed to realize it did not have USB-C port on the back like my other one does, so that was a bit silly of me. But fortunately, it does have the ability through that key A port or whatever it is. It just means I've got to get a cable for it. There's no biggie. It has this. Actually, the problem is I looked at it and went, oh yeah, it's got USB-C, but I was wrong. Kind of helps if I actually put my glasses on. Oh, here we go. System panel header, right. Most of them are usually similar, but it's going to be that one time you get caught out and you blow something up. Yeah, power LED, power button, that's pretty classic. Thank goodness, makes my life easier. Okay. The only thing I hate is when they split the power LED in like that. I know it's so you can use it on a three-way, a 3-pin one. So what do we got? Power LED is positive first. Yeah, I suppose I better do this the proper way. And make it so it shoots out the front there like that. so you can actually see what they are. Okay, they're the main ones done. Alright. Speaker, no one cares about that. Hard drive is on the other side, followed by the reset. So, same thing there. Yep, naturally Mr. Knuckles can't get in there, so we have to take this out. Okay, they're good. Bit confused there for a second, didn't know where I was. Sometimes you had the luxury of an 8-ohm speaker case. Yeah, that was the real lucky days. Alright. Now, to show that I'm not a complete heathen, I will do some restraining of these cables. I'm trying to think how I want to do it. Because I've got 2 fans to avoid here, as well as some angry YouTube ones. Okay, come here, you. Come on. Ugh, niemand. I don't know how you get in there so tight for something that has no actual lock tab. Just trying to find a place I can tie this in. See my wife walking around then. I wonder what she's up to. We're surveying the landscape to make sure there's no unwanteds. My goodness, these cable ties are incredibly small, and I just reversed that inadvertently. I'll do. Personally, look, I couldn't care too much. It's like, it's going to be fine like that. I think the trickiest one might be this audio cable, come to think of it, because the cards are going to cut across that, so we'll just pull that up, take it around. Will it reach? Or will it re? It reaches enough. Good. What else? That's pretty much it. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll put power onto it. See if it even gives us any output on the video. I'll just get the little monitor, wherever it is. Where are you, little monitor? Monitor. Ah, there you are. Alright. Find the appropriate. I can either do DisplayPort or HDMI. I guess we'll probably just go HDMI. Nope, that's mini to. Come on now. There we go, HDMI to HDMI. Pass-through's there, yeah, I'm just not using it. I'm leaving everything up top. Don't take it personally. I'm aware of its existence. I just choose not to utilize it. It's called choosing your own destiny. Make it how you want. Let's see if this has even got power on it. Yes, it has. Alright, we've got power. And we need some main voltage. When it comes to my own computers, I just prefer everything to be out front, so it's very easy to, just see where the cables are, what they're doing. You don't have to take off that back panel and mess around. That just ticks me off, that does. Okay, power on. Yeah, we've got a fan spin. Let's see if we get something. Nothing. There we go again. There we go. It works. New CPU installed. Please enter setup. Whatever. And so you've got an i5-12500. We've got 16 gigs of RAM. We're running at 4.1 gigahertz. It seems fine. All good. Okay, well that pretty much ends the this phase of it, because what I've got to do now is shut down the streaming machine and migrate everything around. So we'll leave it at that, and hopefully I'll see you in about half hour to an hour. Okay.